Oh, great, I start coughing. Thanks, guys.
Chris, we told you to keep your voice away from the mic. Your mouth away from the mic.
Oh, need some water. Okay, well, I'm feeling fine, and the sun is threatening to shine as we move into the too hot portions of the Vancouver cycles. Wait a second. Let me make sure. Okay. So welcome, Wild Beyond the Witchlight, as you guys look to, sounds like, infiltrate Yon. But you have a bit of a problem. Who remembers what the bit of a problem was?
We're crossing a bridge and scoring.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So, let's pick it up from there in just 1 second.
I have 2 health.
Oh, yeah.
I think that's a problem.
Well, some of you guys, I think Astraeus ate 3 fireballs, so that'll generally do it. Thought I would have had one for this. Let's just go with this. Okay, yeah, so fireballs have been raining down on you guys. Turn that down a little bit. Yeah, what would you like to do? It looks like Coon, you're up first, right in the middle of the bridge. What would you like to do?
Can I just ask what the status of Gleam is?
Gleam, tell you what I'll do. I'll put Gleam's health bar on, that's what I'll do. And you can see exactly how she's doing. So you should see her health bar now.
Okay, good.
I think I had the last turn last time, I think. Because my rolls are the last in the chat. So I think it's Deluxe's turn.
Ah, okay,
Well, sure.
Yeah, if you just scroll up, I did the healing and I probably Vicious Mocker or something.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
I actually watched this recording on YouTube, and I was the last.
Okay,
Alright.
cool.
So,
Alright.
so you're using your natural Dragonborn flying ability, right?
Yeah, and I guess that's lasting for like 9 more turns, 8 after this one.
Okay.
It's 1 minute. We did have a long rest after or before this fight, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah. Just thinking about my spell slots. Yeah. Kind of feel like we need to do some more healing. I'm gonna cast a third level healing word on myself.
Okay.
I think if I were to fall down here, it would be kind of bad, I think. Or to hell.
It's about, I think, 100 feet down. Let me confirm that, but yes, it would be fine. Okay, so healing up 14 points of healing is a healing word. Nice.
Yeah, and everyone's used their fireballs, right?
Yep.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna move here, and then I'm gonna cast Sacred Fire on the skull closest to me.
Okay. That's a saving throw, I think, is it?
Yeah.
So, and it does radiant damage. Okay, so dexterity saving throw. Yeah, so your was it Sacred Flame shoots out across the cavern. Boosh! The flame skull is quite a small target, and it just echoes and crashes against this firewall, missing the flame skull.
Okay. These are walls, right? Solid
Yep.
walls. Okay,
And,
cool.
yeah, and this cavern pretty much goes straight down from this point.
Okay, yeah. I think I'm gonna move Would you say that the skull is about the height of the bridge? Because I
Yes.
think I am at this point.
Yes.
So if I were to move here with 10 feet, that would be fine. I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, so you're flying above the flame skull, that's what you're saying?
No, just close enough to it. So
Oh, yeah.
if it were to move away from me, I would get a chance to hit it or something.
Okay, got it. Alright, so yeah, flame skull's turn. Let me just confirm the height for you, though. I think it's 100 feet. Sorry, it's not 100 feet, it's 200 feet. So
Okay,
falling from this height would be very bad.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, the flame skull next to you, Deluxe. You've come to my domain. You're gonna plummet to your doom! And it shoots out a fire ray at you. And it shoots out another fire ray at you. And both of them just shoot over your head. Sort of you're exchanging. I think those should have been at disadvantage since they're right next to you. But regardless, both of them miss as two rays of fire comes from his eyes. Hold still, I'll get you next time! Gleam, that's me. Gleam. She says, "Oh, this really needs to work. Moon, the goddess of the moon, guide my blows." And I think I'll just change one thing. So she is going to use her special ability called Moonray. And boom. Ooh, a 24. So first of all, it's going to be the one closest to her. And it's baned. I can't remember who baned it, but that's going to be useful. So -4 to this roll. And a wisdom saving throw from the flame skull. The flame skull rolls a -2 on its wisdom saving throw. And this flame skull turns into a bat. We've got a bat here. Okay, so this flame skull, we'll move him to the GM layer, and he's going to flutter around as a bat over here. And Gleam says, "Oh, thanks to the moon." And that's Gleam's turn. Matilda?
So Matilda's gonna wobble to her feet. Look around. Which of the flame skulls have taken the least damage?
They're all about the same.
The same.
I
Okay.
assume you don't want to hit this one. You're more than welcome to.
Let's see. I'll move 5, 10, 20. Should be in range. Matilda's gonna pull out a tart, a small cake, and just lob it at the flame skull, and then take a bunch of a pouch full of bird feathers and toss it at it, casting hideous laughter as she's laughing as well.
Okay, so Tasha's hideous laughter, I assume. Okay, so need to roll me a d4, Matilda, for the Bane. A 1. And which one are you casting it on?
This one.
This one. It needs to make a wisdom saving throw. Okay.
So which one?
This one. Furthest away.
So the -1 to its roll. Okay, so you cast the hideous laughter on this creature, and it goes, "That's not very funny. I'm gonna burn." And this one just starts maniacally laughing. We'll put that on there.
Prone. Does it immediately?
Ooh.
Unless it's immune.
Can you bring up the spell description for
Oh yes.
hideous laughter? Ew.
Bye bye.
Oh,
I think it is bye-bye, but I'm just going to check something.
Yeah, I mean, if it's immune, you probably won't
It
be
is
able
not.
to fall prone. Ooh.
I'm going to say it does fall. There is an optional rule in Xanus' Guide to Everything. That's an optional rule to help creatures who can only fly, which in this case, creature... here's a rule. If you like flying... Subtract the current... Oh, okay. So, well, I think we will use this optional rule. It's still good for you guys, but the way it works is if the the flame skull has a flying speed of 40 feet. So the first 40 feet that it falls, it doesn't take 4 damage. I kind of like that rule.
Yeah.
The bad news is it's still going to take 16 d6 falling damage. So, why don't you roll that for me, Matilda?
Sure. 16d6.
Yeah, how often do you get to roll 16 d6? 53. So you hear the cackling laughter as the flame skull gets smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller until you hear a sickening crunch down the bottom.
Nice roll.
Yeah, I like that rule, by the way. I think it's a good rule.
Yeah.
As it's flapping or trying to halt its fall. So that's cool. But regardless, yeah, there's now one extra skull at the bottom of this cavern. Nice move, Matilda. I like it. Astreus.
Well, I'm in chalice mode. I'm going to 1, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'm going to healing word myself at 2nd level.
Okay. Healing word activated.
And with my chalice healing on Gleam for 9.
9. Oh, bless you, Astreus. Bless you. I really needed that. Thank you.
I'll try my best. And then I guess I'm just going to put guidance on myself, I guess.
Okay. Guidance activated. Guidance is a cantrip, right? Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so you're
Probably
good.
should have done that the other way around, but oh well.
That's fine. Yeah, so guidance. We'll see if that walks in. And do you stay where you are, Astraeus?
Yeah, that's 30 feet I've moved.
Okay, the
Oh,
flames.
sorry.
The flame skull is going to try and get out of its bat form. Rolls a 4 for its saving throw. And I think it was wisdom. It rolls a 7. So this swarm of bats just flies over here and gets close to you. And gets in your face, Astraeus. But functionally nothing. But this is still a swarm of bats. But there's a bunch of bats around you now. Coon, you're up.
I'm gonna yell at the remaining skull and I'll say, "Hey, skull! Yeah, you're dead to me." I'll do vicious mockery on him.
Okay. So what is it? It's a saving throw? Yeah.
Wisdom.
Okay, yep, 1 for Bane. And let's see how it goes with its wisdom saving throw. Rolls a 5. So first of all, 4 points of damage. Okay. And there's a disadvantage on the next rolls. Okay, cool. Yeah, so you set out vicious mockery, start mocking this poor innocent flame skull being dead to you. And yeah, great, nice.
I'll also use my bonus action to do Healing Word at level 2 on Idolux because I don't want him to fall down.
Okay, nice.
Nice.
So 9
9
hit
here.
points.
Very good.
And then I'll use my movement to try and get all the way across the bridge.
Okay,
Just because I want to see if anything happens once I cross it. And that's my turn.
okay, nice. Idolix.
Hmm. I kind of feel like I want to try to grapple it. Okay. Where does the laser, the burning beams came from? Does it come from his eyes or something?
That's correct.
Okay. Can I try to, like, grab him and, like, turn his head away from me?
You can certainly try.
Sure.
So athletics or acrobatics, your choice.
I'm gonna go with athletics.
Okay, rolled a 9. Okay.
15?
So you grab the back of the skull and point it off in a... Which direction are you pointing it? Away from you?
Well, I don't. Yeah, basically, like, just like this way or something, because I don't want to point it towards the bridge either.
Okay.
So I want to try to take it this direction, maybe. Maybe I'll, like, yeah, move here and then grab it and try to hold it away from me at this point.
Okay, just reading something. Okay, pointed that direction, cool. So now it's its turn. For one, that's going to try and break your grip on it. Let go of me! Let go! And it rolls a 19 this time for its dex check.
Ooh.
Can I use my reaction to do my Cosmic Omen? So it has to roll a d6 and subtract that number.
Sure, why don't you roll me a d6, Astraeus?
By the way, did you deduct Bane from that roll?
Not for an ability check, nope. So just
Let me check
attacks
my
and saving
Cosmic Omen
throws,
does.
is it?
That's true. Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah.
That's right.
My
Well-
Cosmic Omen is attack, saving throw, or ability check.
Okay, so it's a 17 you got to beat, Idolix.
Alright, let's see how strong Idolix is. Not quite.
Don't see any bardic inspiration on you. So it does break
Yeah, I
free
don't have that.
from your grip. And it says, I told you to let go of me! Look into my eyes! Boom. A 21 to hit. It just explodes on you as it shoots you point blank. I think it's a 21 and an 18. Does an 18 hit?
No, actually
No.
not. 19
So-
armor class.
So, because of your closeness, you're disadvantage, and I get disadvantage on that attack anyway due to something.
Yeah.
Mockery. Yeah.
Yeah, if it's just mockery, so it misses regardless, being mocked too much. What to do? Okay, it's going to take. Feel free to do an attack of opportunity, Idolix. And it's underneath the bridge. 12. Swing and a miss, unfortunately. So it misses. Gleam. She's going to try and get across the bridge. Feet is 30, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Matilda, let's get out of here! It's too dangerous! Run! Matilda.
Ooh.
Keep in
Oh, the
mind
flame
this-
skull got out
Yeah,
the flames
he's under.
under the bridge.
under the bridge. Okay.
Yeah.
Ooh, what to do? What to do?
Matilda says as Astraeus is trying to bat away loads of bats. Sway away loads of bats.
I think. That's yeah. I guess I gotta get rid of them as well. I guess I'm just going to do rinse and repeat. Tar and feather the bats. No. Oh no. No, I'm not.
Please
Creature's
do.
intelligence score of 4 or less isn't affected. So no. I think Matilda's going to move past me under her legs, crawling, and let's see, 5, 10, 15. No, just over here, and ready a vial of acid with acid splash when she sees a flame skull. So
Okay.
she won't attack the bat, but if a flame skull pops out, she's gonna toss it at it.
Okay, will do. Okay, Astraeus.
Gonna move.
Okay, the bats will not. Technically, the bats could attack you. Actually, it'll only be 1 point of damage if it hits you, though. It does hit you, and it crits you for 2 points of damage.
Good thing I healed myself.
That might make a difference. Oh, you started on 2, didn't you?
Yeah. Right, so it's 10. Moving through 2 friends. Yeah, I'm just gonna dash. Get past them, so that'll be 60 altogether.
Okay. As the
I
bats,
just go, come on, Deluxe, to the other side.
as the bats bite you, they get inspired by confidence. They're going to make another saving throw, subtracting 2 to their wisdom score. Still in bat form with a net roll of 7. The bat's going to start 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They're staying on you, Astraeus. Kuhn.
I'm gonna
As
move.
in shiny.
I'm gonna move 5 feet back towards the skull. just to get in range of my vicious mockery, and I'll yell, "You died so poor they even took your body to pay your debts."
Alright. So wisdom saving throw. -2 to the roll. Ooh. It rolls net -1. I rolled a double 1 on my wisdom saving throw, so that's bad. So 8 points of psychic damage. And disadvantage on its next attack.
Yeah. Then I'll do a healing word at level 2 on Astreus.
Okay, so vicious mockery goes off. The creature. That's not very nice. I actually quite miss my body, and I did use it to pay my debts.
Ooh. Thank you very much, Coon.
Of
course.
He's still under the bridge. Idylix.
I'll just move all the way towards the end of the bridge just to see if anything happens with
Sure.
the remaining movement, and
Cool.
that's it.
And Idylix, you do have eyes on it. So it's
Yeah,
under the bridge.
I think I'm gonna try to cast Sacred Flames from here.
Okay.
Oh, on the 5.
So
Okay.
Sacred Flame, so Dexterity saving throw with a -15. Minus D4. Oh, it rolls. It rolls 15 for its Dexterity saving throw. So even if I roll a 1, which I do, on its saving throw, it still fails. So yeah, your flame erupts on it for 5 points of radiant damage.
Okay, cool. Who has the least HP now? Astreus or Matilda?
Probably Matilda.
Yeah, because Matilda's. Yeah, I'm gonna cast a 2nd level healing word on Matilda
Nice.
and HP.
Okay, nice. Healing word erupts on Matilda, and that was your sacred
Yeah, that's
flame?
my bonus. No, the Sacred Flame is a cantrip. So
Yeah, but that's so you just got movement left.
Yeah, I'm just gonna move. I think I'm just gonna move to the side of the bridge and kind of grab it. So in case something happens, I can use the bridge to some security or something.
Okay, very good. The flame skull. Whoa, your hit point bar is weird.
Yeah.
Matilda. You're on 22 hit points?
Yes.
There we go. Okay.
Thank you.
Oh, wow.
Well, it's going to pop its head up. So, Matilda, I think you had a prepared action.
Yes. DC 16 Dexterity saving throw.
What are you casting again?
Acid Splash.
Acid Splash. So DC 16 and the D4. It fails! So just as it pops up, you hear your Acid Splash, and the face of it starts burning. Ow! That hurts! Yeah, you like that? Think that's funny? Take it far away to the face, goblin! Ooh. Oh, so, remember how I said I rolled double 1s last time for something? This time I rolled a double natural 20 on my fire roll.
Wow.
You take 21 fire damage. Explodes on your face.
I'm gonna use my reaction to give her resistance with the dampen elements.
Okay, so it's 21 at the moment. You can use resistance. Okay. This is fire damage, so you take 10 points of damage, Matilda.
Thank you, Idylix.
My pleasure.
And your hit point bar is still weird, Matilda.
Yeah, I'm doing it like I've always done, so I'm not sure what the issue is.
But you're on 22, so you should be on... 10.
11.
Okay.
Shouldn't you be on 11? No, sorry. 12.
12, yeah.
12, yeah,
22
12.
minus 10.
Not a hard one. Ah. Yeah, you're doing the click on your hit points and type in minus, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
plus and minus, yeah.
No, not
So-
sure what's happening. But the second
Oh, wow.
fire ray goes wide, and thankfully. And then...
You can also remove the disadvantage icon on it.
Okay, good point, because a double natural 20, yes. Didn't help. Ducks back under the bridge. Gleam. Gleam. Ah! 3, 4, 5, 6, 2, 3, 4. Come right up next to you, Kuna. She thunders down the across the bridge. Matilda.
Right. I'll do the same. 5, 10. No. 5. No. I'll run a bit as well. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and I'll dash
Okay,
over here.
cool. Okay, so your full movement to get over there. Obviously no more prepared actions. Astraeus, this swarm of bats is still in your face. What do you do? Don't attack the bats, Astraeus! The flame skull will come back. Just leave them alone.
I'm just gonna shout to everyone, but we need to get rid of these so the dandelion and bee can cross. By that point, I'm still gonna win.
Okay, the swarm of bats will try and bite you again. Or was it 18? Does an 18 hit? It does. 1 point of damage, Astraeus. These bats are your nemesis.
Are they still baned?
Are they what, sir?
They're baned, right? The skull was baned. So the
Oh,
bats are
true.
as well.
True. So 16. If a 16 hits Astraeus, which I still think it does.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
1
I have
point
no
of
armor.
damage. 1 point of damage.
Right, so
Remember
that's
they're
10,
baned.
15,
Okay.
20, 25, 30. I guess I'll dash. So 35, 40, 45, 50.
Okay, the swarm of bats will attempt to break it. So -1 to this roll. Still in bat form. They rolled a 6 for their wisdom saving throw. Yeah, it's bat MVP. 3, 4, 5, 6. Right next to Astraeus and everybody again. Coon.
Can I make a knowledge check to see what would make the skulls stay dead? Because Gleam said they'll be back.
Nature. Nature check. Yeah, not sure, buddy. Not sure.
I'm not gonna use my guidance for that. I'm gonna. Was that an action?
No, just general knowledge. Doesn't take an action to recall knowledge, so you're good. This one's under the
I
bridge
moved,
still.
I moved back into the range of Vicious Mockery since it only needs to hear me. And I'll do. I bet even your mom was glad you died. I'm just making this up.
Okay, roll damage for Vicious Mockery. 2 psychic. Okay, it does work. Fails its saving throw. Just relentlessly mock this runner. I really miss my mum, then! That's just... No! Some things you just don't do. Fireballs, yes! Destruction, yes! Insulting somebody, mother, no! Idlix.
Sorry, I moved 5 feet too far.
Sure.
I'm just gonna slowly descend like 5 feet. Hit it with a. I can see it now, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Heated with a sacred flame. Ooh, nice.
Okay, let's roll the d4. 3. Flame skull. What is it? It's a dexterity saving throw.
Yeah.
Ooh, it makes it dexterity saving throw.
Ah.
Sacred flame shoots out. Just crashes against the firewall. No damage done. Whew, glad I avoided that 12.
I have to be the ass. Did you deduct the pain?
Yep, I did. I rolled
Okay.
a
Yeah,
20 minus 3 is 17.
Yeah.
So,
Good roll.
Yeah,
Yeah.
roll wasted, unfortunately.
Yeah. And then I'm gonna ascend to the top of the bridge again and just, like, place myself here. And, yeah, there. I think that's fine.
Okay.
Can I, as a free action, since it's next to me, just ask him quickly, do you know how to make them stay dead? Maybe the last can...
Yeah, nature check, Idolix.
No. No idea.
Oh, man. It's 2 1s for nature checks. Deary me. Okay, Flame Skull pops on top of the bridge again. What's its range on these? Flies closer to Idolix. Says, surprise! And shoots twice. One of them, I think, will hit with a 23
Yeah.
for 5 points of fire damage. That's a terrible roll. So, and ducks under the bridge.
Can I use dampen elements on that?
Sure. So that would be 2 points of damage.
Yeah, I guess that's alright. Not too bad.
Okay, Gleam. She's going to make a perception check. I'm going to kill this. I'm going to kill it. And she rushes over here and says, come out, Flame Skull. I'm going to stab you as soon as you appear. That's what she's going to do. She's going to prepare an action to stab it with her dagger. Matilda.
I guess we're fighting. Let's see. 55, 30. Do the bats take an opportunity attack against?
Oh, they do. They do. Well, let's roll a d4 for that. The bats are no doubt my MVP. They roll a 9 this time, so you avoid the bats. In fact, a 7 with the bane.
Yeah. Let's see. The range. I moved. 10, 15, 25. Can't really get past. I'm just gonna gamble. I'll already hideous laughter, so I'm concentrating on that.
Okay.
Whenever a flame skull appears. Yeah.
Got it. Okay. Astraeus.
Yeah, I've had enough of these bats. And I'm gonna cast Moonbeam, third level right in front of me.
Okay, I think it's a... What's the radius on that?
5, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it's only 5 feet.
5 feet
40
radius.
foot, 5 foot radius, 40 foot high.
Okay, so there's your moonbeam. Ooh.
Does it count as a shape changer?
Because it's polymorph.
So
It
moonbeam.
doesn't matter. If I hurt it, it's gonna refer back anyway, isn't it?
Now, moonbeam won't actually occur until its turn. So we don't need to roll saves or anything yet. But at the start of its turn, stuff will happen. Okay. Regardless, your moonbeam is cast. And Yeah, it's good. So moonlight starts streaming in, and Gleam turns around and Astraeus. See, Astraeus, the moon is going to save us again. Bless you, bless you. Okay, now it's the Flame Skull's turn. Let's see if it turns back first. Then we'll do Moonbeam stuff. So -2 to that. Wisdom -1. So it's still a bat. And it needs to make a con saving throw.
Yeah, 16.
Okay, so let's do con. Oh, I don't think even with Bane it's going to work. So it passes. See how much radiant
I'm
damage?
going to use my
Yeah.
I'm going to use my my reaction again to take 6 from that saving throw.
Cool. What reaction are you using for that?
Cosmic Omen.
Cosmic Omen. Okay, so nice. So 10. So it fails then. So let's just lock that in place.
So it'll take 11.
Yep. And the flame skull appears. The swarm of bats is gone. And this particular flame skull takes 11 points of damage. Is there anything else for Moonbeam?
Yeah, it can't shape change. It loses any shape it has if it was a shapeshifter.
Okay, it's not
I
a shape.
I can move it on each of my turns.
Okay.
That's it, yeah.
I suppose that does qualify for my ready action.
Yeah, it does. You said when a flame skull appears, so you're vicious. No, you're not. You're hideous laughtering it.
Yeah. I'm just gonna turn around and say ah! And panic cast at it. Not the intention, but that's gonna happen.
Okay, so -D4. This Bane's working out really well, by the way, with a cast that. And wisdom saving throw for hideous laughter. Oops.
That's a wisdom saving throw, yeah.
Fails a wisdom saving throw. Matilda, what are you concentrating on?
That's the spell when I ready it, in case something attacks you before
okay.
you.
Yeah. That's true. That's true. Good point. But now you are concentrating on hideous laughter.
Oh yes. That's true.
So, there's no damage, right? It just starts. So.
Yeah, it falls prone and laughs.
Yes. Okay, so it's caught up in laughing now. Now it's its turn. So technically, that happened as soon as it appeared. I don't know. Would it get a save against hideous laughter again?
Let's see.
The end of its turn. See, I think so. Technically, you happened before it had its turn because you had the readied action. It fails its saving throw. It starts laughing. Now it's its actual turn, and it's going to make another save. So 1 for Bane and Wisdom. Well, it keeps laughing anyway. So even if I got that rule wrong, it's still just cackling and rolling on the ground, laughing with a little clunk, 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 clunk. Okay, nice. So that's its turn. Yep.
Yeah. I guess does the Moonbeam hit it now? In that case, it gets to make a Constitution's Wisdom saving throw with advantage if it takes damage.
Ah.
I'm not sure how. If it.
Oh, you're right.
Takes
Yes.
damage now.
Okay, so D4 for the Wisdom saving throw, and what was it? 2 with a -4. So still laughing after all that. Complicated round for the Flame Skull, doing literally nothing but laughing and getting moonbeamed. Idolix.
Yeah.
What about me?
Oh yeah, you're before me, right?
Oh, sorry. Got
Yeah.
overly confused by the moonbeam. Sorry, Coon.
No worries.
This is under the bridge again.
I'll
If it wasn't obvious.
crack my knuckles, stomp my hoof to the bridge, and say, "Let's put the fun back in funeral." I'll cast Vicious Mockery on him.
Okay, so let's do the mechanics first. -1.
On this one under the bridge.
Wisdom save. I think it's going to take 1. Is that half damage if it passes?
No damage, because it's a cantrip.
Not this time! Yeah, so Vicious Mockery goes off. You tend to mock the poor, lovable skull. Doesn't work.
Okay, I will use my movement to get off the bridge. Not
Okay.
sure if this one has. It probably doesn't have attack of opportunity if it's incapacitated.
No, but do you run through the moonbeam?
Oh, it actually extends over. Then I'll just stop here if I would hit the moonbeam.
Tell you what,
Crossing the bridge.
there's a
I don't know
50.
if it hurts you.
There's a 50. Well, it's the first time you enter it. So if he's entering it, it would hurt him.
No, I'll stay where I am then.
Okay. Well, I'll
Do
tell you
your
what,
little goat leap over there.
there's a 50-50 chance you can avoid the moonbeam. I'll leave that up to you.
No, I'll stay where I am.
You'll stay there. Okay, cool. Idolix!
Alright. I think I have like 4 or 5 turns left of the flying. I should probably keep track on that myself. Let's say 4 turns just to be
Okay.
the right side of it. Yeah, I'm gonna leap off the bridge again and descend like 5 feet. And I'm gonna try once again to hit it with Sacred Flame.
Okay, Sacred Flame. So Dick's my Bane. Dick saving throw with a -3 is a 15 exactly. So once again, Sacred Flame shoots down the corridor and it dodges it easily.
Yeah, Luke's gonna a big sigh. He's getting tired with his skull. Yeah. Then he's gonna ascend back to the bridge.
Okay.
Let's just see. Can I get it further? Yeah, I'm just gonna go stand behind Gleam and I'm gonna give her some healing. First level healing words.
Okay. So 6. Oh, thank you, Idolix. Blessings of the moon. She takes 6 healing. Okay, cool. And I'm guessing that's your turn.
Yeah.
So now you have 3 rounds left of flying.
Okay.
Or is it 4 now?
Yeah, 3.
3. So I've got a little counter there that you probably noticed.
Oh, nice, cool.
Yeah.
Could I do a free action for Kun? I forgot to do it at the end of my turn.
Sure.
Just yell at Gleam and Astreus to if they know anything about finishing off these skulls, because everyone else failed already at that knowledge check.
I think you know. But do your
I
characters?
know, but the character doesn't.
And Gleam has no idea. Idolix, you can make a nature check if you like.
I've already done it. I think Astreus and Matilda haven't,
Yeah.
right?
So-
I'll use my powers of the mind next.
Okay. Flame Skull. Who cast Bane? Not that the Flame Skull knows.
Kun
Kun type Bane.
did. That's why I'm trying to keep distance.
It's gonna fly out and see the weak goblin girl in this Flame Skull's opinion. And Matilda, as you stand there minding your own business, the Flame Skull is going to try something different. And you look at it and it's casting some type of spell, and three magic darts leave and shoot straight towards you, and they all thump in you one after the other, unerringly missing. And you can take 3d4 plus 4 damage, which is 12, which happens to be exactly your hit points, I believe.
Wow.
Yes.
Yeah. So concentration fades. What were you concentrating on?
Hideous laughter.
Okay, so we'll remember that when it comes to this guy. He is not hideously laughing. And Matilda falls. Okay. Who's next? Ducks back under the bridge. Gleam had a dagger action ready, but she was standing in the wrong place. But now she's going to say, can she heal? Okay, she's going to swing over to the dagger. I'm going to cut your eyes out. I'm going to cut your eyes out. Oh, you don't have any eyes. I'm going to mess you up as soon as you appear. She's going to take a readied action. Matilda, death saving throw.
Oh, yeah.
Now, technically, you could use your bardic inspiration for this if you wanted to.
Yeah, we'll see. I'll do so. That's a failure.
That's a failure.
And that's a success.
So bardic inspiration goes, but you successfully passed one of them. Okay, Astraeus.
I'm going to use one of my free guiding bolt with my star map on. Oh no! Wait.
You'll have advantage.
Yeah, but I'm next to it, so I'm going to stand here and do that. 19
Would
to
that-
hit.
Won't
Should I
that give
do
you
it again?
disadvantage, though, since it's prone? If you're within 5 feet of a prone creature, you get advantage. But if you're away...
Yeah, but it's a ranged thing, so it's
Yeah,
a ranged spell attack, isn't it?
So you have disadvantage in either case.
Yep, that's true.
So if I move here, though, I'm fine. 19 is going to hit, isn't it?
But if you move there, no, it's any ranged attacks against a prone creature is at disadvantage.
Oh.
Yep. So it kind of works for melee. It kind of makes sense, right? Like in battlefields, soldiers would fall to the ground to make it harder to being hit. But long
It's still a
story.
19 then.
Still a 19.
The only thing is that skull is the same size whether it's in the air or on the floor.
That's true. It's kind of mechanically a bit odd, but your guiding bolt, regardless, shoots across, connects well and true, and the skull, can't get a status thing here, falls to the ground as rattles, and then falls over the side and starts plummeting down towards here. It is dead.
Okay, I'm going to use... We've only got one left, haven't we? I'm going to use Healing Word.
You're not. That's 2 leveled spells.
No, because it's not a spell that I'm using. It's free from my map. So I'm not actually casting Guiding Bolt.
Okay, sure. Okay, I'll allow it then. Sure. So 6 hit points on who?
Matilda.
Matilda. Okay.
With another 6 and another 5, so 17 altogether. Because of Chalice.
Matilda comes back. Nice. How many healing words have been cast? Okay.
A lot.
Yeah, a couple.
This flame skull is dead. So Kuhn.
I guess
Look into
we'll I shall do a vicious mockery at the remaining one again.
Okay, so vicious mockery. D4. Vicious mockery is wisdom -2. That succeeds. So how do you mock it this time?
Maybe or die and stay dead this time.
Okay. So mocked, the flame skull was really taking it to heart. You might see a little crying sounds behind it. You're mocking this creature to death, coon. Okay. Gonna stay where you are.
I'll move 5 feet back. Just, yeah.
Okay, cool. Okay.
So everyone's fine on health, except maybe a stress. But he's in no danger. No, I'll. That's it. That's my turn.
Okay, Idylix.
Shall we see? Yeah. Okay, let's say I stand here. Can I see the skull underneath the bridge?
Yes, but you probably want to fly there. If you stand there, you're in trouble. But you can fly there.
Yeah, I'm gonna I'm gonna fly here.
Yep. You have eyes on the flame skull.
Okay, yeah. I guess we're gonna try this once again. Sacred Flame.
Okay, so let's roll a d4 for Bane. 1. Dexterity saving throw for the flame skull. It rolls a 16 minus 1, 15. Once again, the firebolt crashes against the far cavern, dodged. Okay.
Such a mistake. Yeah. I'm actually gonna try to move closer to it. So I guess here.
Okay.
So, but I'm not really sure if I'm like close enough to it because it's underneath the bridge, while I'm basically at the same height as the bridge.
Well, technically that's 5 feet away, but it's on a.
Okay.
Yeah, so you would get an attack of opportunity if it moves.
Okay. I can like that, and yeah, I'm just gonna cast another healing words, first level.
Okay.
And I'm gonna cast it on. I'm gonna cast it on. I can't. Can I? Healing word? Yeah, I'm gonna cast it on Matilda.
Okay.
Thank you.
It's another 8 healing Matilda. Okay. The flame skull. Okay. This could be interesting. So I'm going to tell you that the flame skull has 5 hit points. It's going to move here. So Idylix, right next to Gleam. Idylix, take your attack of opportunity.
Alright, let's try.
13.
Oh
Okay, so that misses. Now, technically, it's coming up inside of Gleam's range. She is going to take her prepared action, which is to stab it with a dagger. She rolls a 10, so that misses. The flame skull is going to try and grapple Gleam. It rolls a 13. So she has a dex modifier of +4. So she needs a 9 or better on her roll to avoid being grappled by the flame skull. Matilda, why don't you roll this for me? Roll me a d20. You want a 9 or better. Oh! Nice. Get off me! Get off me! No! The flame skull is going to try again with its second attack. This time it rolls same again. Let's put the fight on Idylix. Roll a d20. You want a 9 or better.
Do you really want to give... I have so bad rolls today, so do you really want to give me...
Oh, well, if you're rolling bad rolls, then yes.
Yeah. Sure. Yeah.
Little girl, come with me. Boom.
If I see Gleam being pulled off, I'll cast as a feather fall on her for a minute, just in case he drops it.
Damn it! Damn your featherfall. He does drop Gleam, and she starts plummeting. Die! What? No! You're supposed to be falling faster than that. But regardless, Gleam starts
Can I
plummeting.
just say, what size is the flaming skull?
It is tiny. Does that matter?
Tiny wouldn't be able to grapple medium, would it?
Let's have a look.
It can bite it and pull it off. I mean, that's basically the only thing it can do because it's a skull.
Grapple can't do 2 sizes larger.
I don't know.
Higher.
But one higher than tiny is medium, isn't it? Ah, small. Ah. Oh. Oh. Grapple.
That's how I've made a build all around grappling.
I think you could be right. Yes, not small, it's tiny. I think you're right. Can't find the rule exactly here. It's a tricky one. Grab a creature, use attack option if you're able to, no more than one size larger than you. It doesn't know this, because I don't know this. So it tries twice to pull Gleam off, and it's just too heavy! Too heavy! So feel free to keep your Featherfall spell slot there, Coon. And Gleam says,
Yep.
Get off me! She's going to attack it with a dagger. 14, but misses, I think. Yeah, oh no, that hits with her dagger. She says, get off me! And stabs it in the eye. Stabs it in the other eye. Reaches to its jaw and rips the jaw apart so it's in 2 places. And the final flame skull falls to the ground. Clunk! At the bottom of the cavern. Ding, 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 ding. Gleam says,
I'm gonna now get rid of Moonbeam.
okay, so let me get rid of Moonbeam. Boom.
I'll go over to Matilda and ask her, do you know how to get rid of this?
Nature check, Matilda. See if you can avoid a natural 1.
Oh, yeah, that's something different.
Ooh.
You need to sprinkle holy water, as I suspect you know, on their head. Otherwise, they will come back within about a day.
You guys got any holy water?
No, doesn't radiant damage do the same? Like holy water or radiant damage?
Nope.
Oh, I don't have any holy water.
Okay, since you're on a natural 20, I'll give you the full definition of what rejuvenation does.
Oh, dispel
Oh,
magic.
dispel magic. That's what I knew the word.
I've got
Or
that sort of
remove
magic,
first.
but
Yeah.
I can't do that 3 times.
I mean, yeah. But we need to get down there. Should we jump with Featherfall? But we still need to get up afterwards.
That's so much effort just to make sure they don't come back. We've crossed the bridge now.
Yeah. I say we just go.
Yeah, I think we should just quickly get Dandelion and the bee across. Why do I keep forgetting their name?
But
I think
if
they didn't
Agador and
want.
Polynella.
Yeah,
I think they didn't want to come with us at all. I mean, we could meet them afterwards, perhaps.
That's fine. If they don't come, if we have to come back this way next time, I say we just run.
Yeah.
Yeah.
what? Yeah. Okay.
I
So
just-
let's get across the bridge.
Are clerics able to create holy water?
I think it's a ritual, like a ceremony. I think that they.
Oh,
need
is
to
it a
perform.
spell?
Yeah, it's a spell that can be cast as a ritual. I think it's called ceremony, and part of it is to create
Yeah,
holy
that's true.
water. If I remember correctly.
Okay. Yeah, bless water. Yeah, you touch one wild water and cause it to become holy water. Yeah, that's right.
I guess that makes that spell more useful than I thought.
Yeah.
It's just a flavorly. Let's marry 2 party members or something.
Yeah.
For the AC bonus.
Sorry, my wife just had a important question to ask me. Sorry, I missed whatever you previously said in the last minute or so.
Nothing. It's okay.
Yeah, just talking about holy water, how to make it and such. Yeah.
I think I heard someone said ceremony, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
It does work. One of the things it does is turn a vial of water into holy water. But I don't think anyone has it. But maybe.
I think paladins and clerics can do it.
Yeah, I know the spell, but I don't have it prepared. So, yeah.
Well-
Can you cast it as a ritual without having it prepared?
I'm not really sure.
No,
Check.
clerics can't do that. Don't they? Clerics or druids. They need clerics, druids. They need to choose the spells every day. It's only like
Yeah.
a wizard. A wizard that doesn't need to have a ritual.
Funny fact: the casting time is 1 hour. These things
Yeah.
come back in 1 hour.
No, I think it was a day.
no, 1 hour.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, ritual extends it by 10 minutes, right? Like
Yeah,
if it's
yeah,
a
1 hour plus-
valid one. Yeah.
But
So
I guess it's possible to make it on downtime because the holy water doesn't become like bad after a certain amount of time, I think.
Mhm.
So,
Yep.
But-
yeah, might be handy to
So
just
good
have it
time
laying
now.
around.
Well, let's keep going.
yeah, let's try to be back here within an hour.
Okay.
Aren't we going through here to get to the castle?
Aren't we returning with something for not Marilyn? What was it? What was the guy's name?
Molliver.
Maliver, yes. Aren't
Oh,
we
yes.
getting something for Maliver?
You're not getting something from Oliver, but he said if you want, you need to talk to their old ancient leader if you want anything from them. Like in particular, like finding a way to the tunnel to Motherhorn. He says you need to talk to Obed. He won't tell you where the tunnel is.
Oh, I thought we had to get back to Maliver so he would tell us. It's okay, fine. Let's just proceed.
Not far, much further on from River Wish Cavern. Just put you on the Yon map for now. You come across a small grotto, and in the center of the grotto is a pony wearing blinders, and a small wooden hut is strapped to its back, and a faint clatter can be heard from inside the hut. Now I got to show you this character art because it's pretty cool. What? Can't find it. It's annoying. I shall copy that image and paste it in Discord. Where are you guys? There we go. So that's what it looks like. I'm going to have a look at Discord.
Ooh.
Ah!
Yes.
Oh,
Is it a normal size pony?
Yep, normal size pony. It's a piebald pony. I'm not sure what a piebald pony is, but I guess it looks like that pony. Yeah. And a small wooden hut is strapped to its back. And
I'm going to go stroke the horse.
Okay, the horse, or the pony in particular, it does seem very friendly. And it leans into you, scratching it behind the ears and patting it. Seems to be a very friendly pony. And it starts sniffing at your backpack, Astraeus.
No, I don't think food.
Is there any light here?
Yep.
Me?
Yeah, Astraeus and his fireflies and nothing else, and in his fairy form. Yep.
What
I don't
is
know why
that?
you're sniffing at my backpack. I have nothing in here.
Just like the
So what was that? You broke up there.
Sorry,
for me a
boy.
second.
We do. Oh, I was checking what I have in my inventory that I could feed him, and
okay.
I only found chalk and candle.
Yeah.
Two of the food
Is-
groups.
is,
Come on.
Is that a normal-sized Briganock? Is that how tall, large
Well-
they've always been when we've seen them?
Yep.
Oh, cute.
Technically, the door to the house is closed, so you don't technically see the Briganock.
Ah, oh
But,
yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
But yes, to answer your question.
Do we knock? Hello?
Mm.
Is this Golmo? Oh.
Um,
Obud?
Obud is how I've been saying it.
Obud. Oh, buddy. You there?
The door swings open on top of this horse, and a tiny, wrinkled creature hobbles into view, accompanied by a wispy bulb of light. And this old Briganox peers at you through tiny spectacles and says, in common, Big Croak, how wonderful! This is my pony, Kig. Say hello, Kig. Kig lets out a little whinny. I don't get a lot of visitors here. Come closer. I can't quite see you all. My eyes are not what they used to be.
Matilda's gonna get a bit closer. Oh, you're really a nice size on you, Mr. Obud. Did he say his name?
No, he didn't.
No. In that case, I'll omit that. That's yeah.
You could guess that because we know we've come to find him.
Yeah. We're looking for a Mr. Obud. Is that you?
That is me, little goblin. Oh, I make the mistake that I imagine a lot of people make and call you little. But you're quite tall from my perspective. So, yes, that is me, mighty, great, and gigantic goblin girl.
Yeah. Yeah, nice to meet you. We were sent by. Do you know Molliver?
Ah, Molliver. Yeah, I know Molliver. He's, Oh, sorry, I gotta just check just one thing. Yes, Molliver. He's a good call. He's a member of the Valor's Call. Truly wonderful group of adventurers. And Molliver sent you said?
Yes, he told us if we wanted to get across to the secret entrance, we had to find you and seek you out and see if you would deem us worthy.
Yeah. Of course. Creeping Glenn's Theatre of Terror. Dreadful place indeed. Why do you want to go there?
We have some things that she took from us when we were kids, and we would really like them back. And also, she's a big meanie. We'd have to knock her down a peg or two.
She's also keeping. Oh my god, I keep forgetting names. I can't believe it. Gleam's sister in prison. We want to free her.
Oh, she's a rotten old hag, that one is. Wow. Oh, yeah. Could show you the way across. It'll sneak you right into the bottom of Motherhorn, but I assume you've been in this realm long enough to know that there should be some type of reciprocity. The TM finally got it right. Reciprocity. So, what can you offer me?
Would you be interested in this magical pan flute? Whenever you play it, critters get around to cheer you on, to listen to music.
Yeah, kind of got that covered. I'm going to need something extra special from you. Something that would benefit me and my fellow Briganox.
How about a performance? A little entertainment? I can't imagine you have much of that here.
Oh, no, we have plenty of time. Sing when we mine. Of course, we mine all hours to keep those dreadful corrids away. Drives them nuts.
Why do you not like the corrids?
'Cause they're working in conjunction with Creepingland.
They're not.
They're not?
Being forced to, just like the miners here. You're both being forced. You should be allies against Endelin, not enemies. That's how she keeps you under control. Keeps you fighting among each other instead of against her.
But they supply her with heroes and help her with her wicked inventions. This can't be true.
But aren't you also supplying her with gems?
No.
The purple gems that you dig?
No! Wash your mouth out.
But where else would she get these purple gems?
We don't supply them to her. We hate Endelin. She's an old hag.
So,
I mean,
how
wouldn't
does
you
she get
then-
them then?
What we then what?
Sorry, like he said, where does she get the purple crystals that are mined here?
I don't rightly know. But guarantee that we don't supply them to her. Maybe she sends those corrids in to sneak them from us.
What do you do with the gems once you mine them?
Oh, we keep them for ourselves. We throw the... Like, I don't know if you learned this about the gems, but every time somebody makes a wish and and sends out blessings for sneezes. Every time somebody makes a wish, a little wish stone is created. And some of the good wishes we keep, and some of the bad wishes we throw down at the bottom of River and Wish Cavern. But we don't supply them to Lynn. So I'm not quite sure where she's getting them from.
Do you think maybe somebody is stealing the gems filled with bad wishes and giving it to her? Because I don't think she'd be interested in the good wishes.
Maybe. I guarantee none of my Brigandocks do that.
Did you know that there are 3 flaming skulls that are guarding that bottomless pit filled with gems?
Yeah, I do. They're quite harmless. You just need to talk to them.
Talk to them.
Yeah. I mean, they're a little trigger happy, I must say, but yeah, just talk to them. They won't mind. Yeah. Wait, and I'm not sure how to pronounce this. What do you guys think? This is their names. Wei, Tay, and Pay? Poof? Woof? Woof, Toof, and Poof.
I like that.
Yeah, Woof, Toof, and Poof. They are pretty harmless. You just need to talk to them. They're a little bit trigger happy to start with. They love throwing around their fireballs. But, yeah, they're good sorts. Just gotta talk to them.
I'll keep that in mind for next time. Cross that bridge, if we do. Tell us, what would you desire in return for the information about the secret tunnel? What would be fine as far as you're concerned under the law of reciprocity?
Well, tell me more about these Clerics and what they're up to.
The Clerics are just trying to live their lives, but they've been dwindling in numbers over the years, and they think that you're against them, and it seems like you think they're against you. But I think Endolin is playing you against each other.
Well, she's a nasty old hag. That's true. Well, I'll tell you what. I will consider the rules of reciprocity fully repaid, and I will show you the secret tunnel. You can go talk to the Clerics and let them know that if they're willing to come and talk, and I'm willing to come and I can talk to them in a neutral place, say down by the lake, and if we can get some type of peace between the Clerics and the Brigandocks, then I will absolutely show you where the tunnel is.
If you wish, I'm capable of sending a spell to them. It has to contain a maximum of 25 words, but I think we can convey the message properly.
Well, if you think you can convince them in 25 words, be my guest.
Well, that's a bard thing. What time would you like the Clerics to meet you at the lake, so I can add it to the message?
Let's give it 2 hours. Down by the lake.
Okay.
Tell them as an act of good faith, old Obed himself will come and see them.
Okay, I will send a message. And I will send it to the quarry that gave us that taught us how to dance and use the hair.
Okay.
No ums.
One word.
Kuhn here. Obert would like to meet. Sorry, I'm counting words. Would
7.
like to meet at the lake in 2 hours to discuss peace between you and them.
20.
I have 3 more. I have 5 more. We
We'll be there.
We will be there also. And yeah, now he can reply in 25 words.
Make a persuasion check, Kuhn, as if it matters.
22.
22.
A little help from magic.
Ye of little faith, Astraeus. The
I got a 50-50 chance it's going to be 22.
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
true. That's true. But yeah, with an 18 on the dice. Okay, the message comes back from the Corrids that they like you, Kuhn. They liked you enough to teach you the dance, and they agree to meet Obed down by the lake in 2 hours. Ha! What did they say? Satyr?
They agreed to meet you at the lake in 2 hours, like you proposed.
Well, if everything you say is true, I guess we're gonna have a meeting. Okay. Kig, let's get moving. And Kig the pony starts making its way down to the lake. Is there anything you guys would like to do in the meantime, or just meet them down by the lake?
Before he goes, I just want to ask, did you mention that Molliver was part of Valor's Call?
Who are you talking to, sorry?
The little...
Oh, yeah.
Bring
Yeah.
it up.
Oh,
Yeah, Molliver is part of Valor's Core. Fine group of people.
We've met someone from Valor's Call.
Who's that?
He was a dwarf called Elkhorn.
Ah, Alcorn. I love Alcorn. Great dwarf. There's also Ring Run. He's a wizard. He's part of the group. And, of course, there's Strongheart as well. A human paladin. So, Alcorn... Oh, let's not forget Mercion. Human cleric, I believe. Great sword. Lot better than that damn League of Malevolence. Bunch of scoundrels.
sounds like quite an adventuring group.
Yeah. What do you call yourselves, by the way? They're Valor's Call. You have a name for your little group?
We haven't given it any thought, no.
I kind of thought about how we all have kind of animalistic characteristics. So, I don't know. Perhaps the dragon, the goat, the cow, and the cat.
Yeah, it doesn't exactly roll off the tongue, does it?
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out the best. What's the word?
Acronym?
Sequence of, sequence of words. How they line up. But,
So was it dragon, goat, cow, and cat? Yeah, you kind of need a vowel in there, friend.
yeah.
GCC.
Is it Astraeus or A? You got Astraeus, Kuhn, Matilda, and who am I missing? Alex, there's some vowels.
Akin. Mike. Kine.
Acne.
It's a work in progress, you could say. But yeah.
You understand the importance of branding, right? Gotta give yourself
yeah.
a name.
Yeah. Something that rolls off the tongue.
So my advice, just as a friendly word, if you come across any member of Valor's call, they will sure to aid you. League of Malevolence, though, keep away from those guys. Not nice at all.
I think we met one of them as well.
Yeah, what was his name?
I don't remember. He was a small guy with knives.
Small guys with knives.
He tried to kill a unicorn,
Who was that? That was...
but we stopped him.
Zarek.
By the way, can we make a short rest while we're waiting at the lake and discussing this group name?
Sure can. Yes, it was Zarek. Remember, this is what he looked like.
Yep.
Okay, as you all take a short rest, so yes, you can. Let's take a short rest as well. So, yep, take your short rest, and we'll see you guys back in 5 or so minutes.
Be right back.
Okay.
Alright. cat or a horn or a shadow ripped. Yeah. We already have the horn.
Yeah, I have that in the bag of holding I have.
But I do wonder what the cat would like. Like, what would a cat be?
Matilda can do a silent image, right? Of a cat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a
But
cat.
don't you guys think we would have met like something resembling a cat's? Like for the riddle itself? If we didn't
Yeah.
have access to a cat already? Because a horn or a shadow ripped, we kind of like met both of those things already, but the cat is still... Yeah, I don't know about that one.
And what's the full scepter?
Isn't that Mr...
Light.
Uh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we can't go back there, steal that, and come, can we? Because
Hmm.
I
Not yet.
didn't have the scepter, did I? I had the other thing, the watch,
Yeah.
yeah.
and I tried to come through, and it wouldn't follow me through.
Interesting. What is the answer to these riddles?
Gleam and
Hopefully.
his sister.
Oh, yep. You're right. Yes. Yep. Yeah. And someone did tell you that a metaphorical eclipse would work. Okay. Well, interesting questions to be answered. But you guys arrive after taking your long rest and getting some of those hit points back.
Did
you-
Molliver come with us?
Yes, Molliver comes with you. Yep.
Okay. Can I just ask how much health I'm on?
I don't know. How much health are you on?
I don't know, because I can't see
Wait.
my token.
Oh,
Oh,
okay. I'll drag you back to the bridge. There we go. You're an
I want to see
18.
how many. 18. I'll use a dice on my short rest.
Okay.
Remember to add a 1d6 for the Song of Rest if you spend any dice.
Oh,
Just once, not to every dice.
yeah.
Are we taking a short rest?
Yeah, by the
Yep.
lake while we wait for the meeting.
Okay, cool. Oh my
One.
god.
Oh, great. 1 plus
Plus the d6.
3. 4. 11. Thank you.
So, Song of Rest is 1d6?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. So down by the lake, Molliver comes along, and Obed comes along, and about 10 or so tiny little Briganocks come along as well. At
As
approximately...
we're,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I want to say as we're walking there, I'm gonna talk to Molliver and just say, we heard you are a part of a group called Valor's Call.
That's correct.
Oh, so you know the others? We've heard of them. Ringleron and Strongheart and Mercian and
Mm-hmm.
Elkhorn. Who's best at doing this kind of thing? I'm gonna look at the others.
I don't mind telling him.
Who's best at doing what?
Saying stuff that's sad.
So, Molliver, we've met one of your companions, Elkhorn,
Yes.
in Tither.
Okay.
He was captured. He was captured by Enderlin's sister, and with about 12 children as well. And we stormed the palace, maybe,
Yes.
and we freed everyone. And
Oh,
so
that is good
we
news.
could all. Yeah, well, no, it won't be in a second. But so we got all of the kids out, and so we could get out. Alcorn stayed behind and gave his life so we could all get out with the kids.
And Molliver looks at you and he takes a deep breath. A couple of tears roll down his eyes. While I am...
I'll hand over a little tissue for him.
He dabs his eyes. Well, this is grave news. If there was a way for Alcorn to die, I knew that would be how he'd wish to die. To save the lives of children. I mean, he was a grumpy old bastard, no doubt about it. But, yeah, if he did die, that would be the way he'd want to go. But thank you for bearing me this news. I will count out Maricon, Ringle Run, and Strongheart, and I relayed the news to them as well. But, yeah, grave news. But as I said, there's a way that Alcorn would have died. Saving children would be it. Thank you for telling me, Estrace.
Okay. Most of all, he saved my life. So I owe him.
Yeah, thank you. I'm sure the bards will sing of his great deeds in the times ahead.
I look straight at Kuhn. Yes. Bards will sing of this.
I will carry his name into the lands beyond this one.
I'd appreciate it. Okay. With that slightly sad note, you head to the lake and Bayon. The weather is still terrible. Or did I just stop the weather? I just stopped the weather. But after a while, you see the Corrids coming down. You see...
As they come out, do a big wave.
They smile and wave back. There's not as many as there are Briganocks, but there's, they're 10 times the size of the Briganocks. And as you remember, they were led by Queen Argantel. I'm not sure that came out, but that's the person who you were talking to. And about 3 or 4 other Corrids are with her. And they stop about 10 feet from the Briganock and you guys. And they look at you, Kuhn, and says, Kuhn, friends to the Corrids, please explain to me what is happening, as if I was an idiot.
Well, we visited the Briganock mine and talked to Ogun. He expressed dissatisfaction with you because you're supplying Endelyn with your hair that she uses for her devices. We try to defend you that you're doing it against your will. I guess we were convincing enough for him to agree to talk to you about it. In case you're being forced, it would mean that you're not enemies after all, and you could work on a peaceful solution. So you would have peace from the noise from the mine, hopefully, and maybe Briganox would succeed in stopping the trade of hair to Endolin. I'm so far off right now. But anyway, since you've both here and interested in making peace among your people, please, let's do our best to achieve that.
Queen Argantor sees through the slightly stuttered speech to Kuhn's natural charisma, and she says, "While it is true that the wicked Indolin Moongrave has some of our hair, it is not given up willingly. To us, our hair is very, very sacred. It is everything to a Corrid. And Indolin herself locked off some of my hair using iron shears. Not only was it physically painful, I mean, the hair is, as much part of me as my arms and legs are. It was also mentally draining, as my hair, sacred, and it was spiritually draining as well. We are no friends of the Indolin Moongrave. We must say that your incessant knocking of your picks on the mines, Obed, is driving us nuts. And we believe that you are supplying the the wish stones to these creatures." And Obed says, "Oh, funny you should say that, but Indolin Moongrave, that wicked old hag, no friend of ours. So, it seems as if our mutual friends here, these gigantic creatures, Matilda, Idylix, Kuhn, and Astraeus, they've done us all a great service. So, sounds like you're not supplying here, willingly at least, and Gleam, of course, can't forget Gleam, and we're not supplying wish stones willingly at least. I think we can form a friendship. What do you say, Queen?" And Queen Argantor says, "Of course." And with a massive hand compared to Obad, he reaches it out. Queen Argantor, she reaches it out, and Obad kind of grabs hold of her finger, and they shake. Obad is brought off his feet during the shake, but it seems they've come to an agreement. Now, says Queen Argantor, further, I think what I will say is if you get into trouble in Motherhorn, and she gives you this tiny little horn, about the size, about 3 inches long. And it says, if you get into trouble, blow on this horn, and the Briganox will come to help as much as we can. And Obad says, and if we hear the horn, yes, you can count on the Briganox help as well. And, needless to say, you have access to the secret tunnel that'll take you to Motherhorn.
Thank you.
Splendid. Maybe this is the horn from the riddle and not the one we have. You wouldn't know about any cats in this land, would you? Just asking because we've heard a riddle that mentioned cats. I know it's totally beside the point of these talks, but just now that you gave us this horn, I thought of that riddle, and it might have something to do with stopping Endolin. That's why I'm asking.
I haven't seen any cats, sorry.
That's okay. Maybe we missed one in one of the other lands, thither or hither.
Perhaps it was Star.
Could be. Well, at least we have the horn. Maybe we even manage to convince Hurley Shadow to help us. Maybe that's what was mentioned in the reel. But if I understand correctly, we only need one item, which we have now, right?
Yes, it says or not to add.
Yeah. Although we still don't understand why the full scepter is the key. We can't get it unless we need to do something at the actual Witchlight Carnival and not here. Unless the Witchlight Carnival lands in one of these lands. But that's far-fetched.
Gleam pipes up and says, well, we have this secret entrance into Motherhorn. Why are we secreting in for? Is it to get my sister out, I assume?
Really
Of course.
Justice.
Would any of you, ladies and gentlemen, and your highness, by any chance know how to enter a prison in Motherhorn? We've come to the door. It was in the shape of a face, and it just told us to go away. It wouldn't let us through. We didn't manage to find out how to pass the door.
So it spoke to you? It had a mouth?
Yes, it was like in the shape of a big head, and it spoke to us.
And
Yeah. The first time it spoke, it opened its mouth just enough for someone to get through, but it closed too quickly for us to react to that.
well, the answer, it seems to be to get... How would you get somebody to open their mouth?
Food.
Food? Maybe it's interested in food. What's another way that people open their mouths, maybe involuntarily?
Talking.
Hold their nose. Can we hold its nose?
If you think it would need to breathe, then yes.
No, I don't.
I could just dispel the magic on the magic door.
Well, that might work. But how? What is?
would
what
it
is
like?
hap-
Would it like a knock joke?
You've
What?
already tried that.
I didn't. I just said after we failed that I should have used the knock joke.
Well, what happens when someone tells you a very funny joke? What happens? You laugh
laugh out loud.
involuntarily.
I could
Wait,
Maybe
you're
that's
saying
what-
a knock? You're saying a knock joke would have worked? No way.
If it's funny enough, that would. Oh, tell me a knock joke.
Knock.
Who's there?
Owl who?
Al hoo.
Exactly.
Maybe you could try this one. Knock.
Who's there?
Europe.
Europe who?
I'm not a poo. Don't be so mean.
Like that one.
I told that to my kids. They thought it was the funniest thing ever.
I may have the same mental age as your kids.
It's funny. I laughed as well when I heard it. It's a good one. But, kids, there's nothing funnier than poo, so they especially enjoy it. And one of my kids tried to tell the joke, and he said, knock, who's there? And he said, Asia. It's like, what? Asia? Asia poo. What? You missed the point of the joke. All right, so yes, if you could get it a way to open its mouth involuntarily, maybe there's something else, but I'll leave that to you to figure out.
Well, it sounds like we have a good plan.
So what is the plan? We sneak in, we get my sister out,
Yeah.
And then,
Get our nice things.
well, yeah, primarily
Fine.
my sister, though.
Yeah. And we find Endelyn, and then you stand in front of your sister, and she will freak out. Maybe.
And
And
we do what?
Or
and
we just do
blow
another
the
play.
horn, and I'll get my cat out, and something like that.
Well, it says play, doesn't it? So we should probably perform a play with it in.
I guess that's that part of the prophecy is just how to avoid not being killed by Endelyn. If you play to her passion, she won't take you out or do some mean stuff to you. Well, I'm not sure. We'll see what happens. We'll improvise.
Gleam, have you ever done anything with your sister that caused like an eclipse or any special effect?
No. But, I am the moon. My sister is the sun. Someone said like a metaphorical eclipse would be good. I think this is the reason she keeps me and my sister apart. Like, she could have locked both of us up, but she didn't. She wants to keep us apart. So, if we're brought together, we literally form an eclipse. She is the sun, I am the moon.
Can you make out anything else out from this riddle?
I'm none the wiser, sorry. I mean,
so I
the
guess
only
we'll
thing I'll
just
point out, though,
improvise when we...
is we have 2 horns now, don't we?
Yes.
Yeah.
So surely it's one of those.
I think the unicorn horn was meant to be used at Zabilna's palace, the Palace of Heart's Desire, to stop the spell.
Might be this
So-
new horn then.
Yes,
yeah,
that's
the,
true.
the,
That was
the new horn might be the one.
Well, wouldn't be that something she absolutely desires? She wants nothing. Maybe they've lost it, or maybe she wants it back. Surely that would be something she would bargain for. Surely.
Yeah, but we don't want to give it to her.
Well, of course, but I'm saying this is something she would greatly desire. She would desire the horn. Maybe above all else. I mean, if that's a way to free Zabilna, if to use the horn, and if they've lost the horn, then my goodness, they would give almost anything to get it back.
I mean, what would be so important that we would bargain the horn for?
Well, if we start dying, let's try to avoid that. I think. Just try to, blackmail us into saving anyone who dies with in return for the horn. I could see.
Well, let's not get to that. I'm glad we've got this secret way into us, but my sister is still in there. I really don't want her staying in there even a moment longer. So the Coreds and the Briganox, and she nods at both leaders, have agreed to help us if we get into trouble. Can we just go? My sister is in prison.
Kun will just ask Owen. When we go towards the secret tunnel, do we need to cross the bridge with the flaming skulls again, or is it in another direction?
Look, I'll talk to them for you if you like. They know me. I'll make sure they don't fireball you this time. But yeah, you do need to cross the cavern.
We would very much appreciate that. Thank you.
Okay. So, with the Corrids and the Briganox back together, and helping each other out, and now they have a common enemy as opposed to fighting amongst themselves. Obad takes you back to Briganock Mines. He says, what are their names again? What's it? Woof, Tooth, and Proof. Yeah. Just let us pass, okay? Woof, Tooth, and Poof says, okay. They thought they killed us, but they didn't. Okay, you may pass. And you pass over. Yeah. And they take you through the tunnels.
While we are walking through the tunnels, I'll just ask Hogan, is the peace deal enough of a gift for reciprocity, or do we still owe you anything? We don't want to be in your debt. Or
No. You've gotten peace for the Briganocks and the Corrids. That is more than enough to pass the gift of reciprocity. So we are even.
Just checking, because we had a bad experience once when we forgot about the rule.
Yes, it is good to keep it in mind, but no, debt repaid. Okay, and they lead you into the tunnels, bid you farewell. I assume you guys go down the tunnel?
Yes.
Okay, let me just...
Carefully.
Does this time, what? I keep forgetting. Amador and Polonella come with us.
Oh no. Far too dangerous for them. Wants to keep Polynella safe, Amador.
I'm going to say to Molliver, though. I'm just going to say,
yep.
Would you be able to join us, Molliver?
That is a good question. Let me read.
Surely with oh my god, damn it! What was the other guy's name? Longhorn? Elkhorn. Surely Elkhorn helped us save children. Would you not like to help us save Gleam's sister?
Make a persuasion check, Astraeus. Not Kuhn, but Astraeus. I'm afraid not, Astraeus. I think I'd need to stay here and help protect the Briganocks. That's what I've sworn to do. Tell you what I will do, though, for you is... Tell you what, I'll put a good call in with Strongheart, who's more or less our de facto leader. Tell him I sent you, and maybe a Strongheart will join in your pursuit. So unfortunately I can't do it, Astraeus, but Strongheart, and the most recent time I saw him was near the Palace of Heart's Desires, so keep an eye out for him there.
Okay, thank you.
By the way, were Polynella and Amador with us at the lake for negotiations?
Yes.
If, let's say, if they refuse to go with us at the lake, I would ask not the Briganock, the other ones, the Corrid Queen, if she could take the queen bee and Amador to their place and protect them.
No problem.
Because then there would be 2 queens there.
There would be, which is often a source of conflict, but in this case, it is not. Okay. Now, let me just check some stuff here before we move on. Okay. So, you follow the tunnel. It takes a reasonably long time just to traverse this distance. It's fairly easy going, and the tunnel ends into a wall of loose fitting stones. Red light shines through the cracks, and you hear the sounds of shouting and hammering coming from somewhere beyond the wall.
Does it sound like Briganox?
Make a perception check.
Nope.
Not great. Yep. Don't know.
Okay, can the others do a perception check as well?
Sure. Astreus and Kuhn. At least you've got your listening ears on. So what you hear from the other side... Let's have a look.
Just waiting for Idalux to now go blind, because now he's deaf and dumb.
You hear... Sorry, just a sec. This map's being weird for me. You hear what actually does sound like a Corrid grumbling along about something.
Corrid or Briganock?
Oh, sorry. No, sorry, you're right. Briganock. Let's get this. Yeah, you hear a Briganock grumbling around. And some sounds like a goblins. And somebody giving orders, a female voice.
Can we recognize the voice?
You do not recognize the voice.
Is the voice speaking common or any of the languages any of us understand?
Common.
Do we know what they're saying? Or just giving general orders?
You hear her saying, "That will simply not do. The hemline should be 4 inches from the ankle. This is 3 inches. This is outrageous. Please, fix it. Chop, chop." That's what you hear.
Is someone making dresses?
Do we know if anyone who is making dresses? Apart from maybe costumes for the plays? Where does the tunnel that we're in lead? If we walk along it, will it take us away from the voices or towards the voices?
It looks as if it's opened into a room, and you can see crates of props and some various other things stacked alongside the wall. A lot of it is draped in cobwebs. But you can just see enough to see that there is no door to this room. It opens up into a much larger room, which is where the voices are coming from. Excuse me.
Are we in Motherhorn now?
Yes, this definitely seems like Motherhorn, but Obed told you this would take you into the basement level of Motherhorn, so you're at the bottom.
I'll cast message and whisper to Matilda. Would you like to go invisible and check out this room? Or
Yeah,
should
sure.
we just do it together?
Want to become invisible as well, or?
I think we just need one to go see who's in that room, because we hear voices.
Okay. I'll go invisible.
Okay.
Cast invisibility.
On yourself. Okay. Okay, you should see you're in a little tunnel down here, which is the mine.
Yep.
Okay, so you cast invisibility on yourself, and yeah, you vanish from sight, Matilda. And this is a little wooden panel here. You going to open it?
Who's at the front? Is it Matilda?
Can someone open the door for me? Otherwise, I'll have to knock.
I will.
Okay. Sorry, very cramped in here. But I will say, Astraeus, you open the door. Do you scurry back down the tunnel, Astraeus, or are you going to stand at the front there? There we go. Oh, that was... Yep.
I'll stand at the front.
Okay. Matilda.
Sneaking past them.
Okay, I want you to make me a stealth check at advantage, Matilda. Do you
Yes.
close the door behind her, Astraeus?
No, she's in out. No.
Okay.
I'm going to close it too, not close it fully.
Okay, so put it like that so you can just be able to peek into the room.
Yeah, so it's just easier to hear and maybe
Okay.
peek my eye out.
Okay, so Matilda, now that you get a better look of this, you see crates of props are stacked up into this chamber alongside wooden backdrops draped in cobwebs. An 8-foot diameter circular wooden disc, painted to look like a smiling moon, leans against one wall. And that's what you see.
Do I see if there are any pressure plates on the floor, like something would indicate a trap?
Make an investigation check.
Oof.
Okay, just a sec. Okay, so you're looking for pressure plates, as if there's any sort of traps or anything like that. You look around. You don't see anything that would alert you.
Matilda's gonna creep about, try to get
Okay.
closer and see
Okay, you
what
do
she
see
sees inside there.
the most obvious. The creature who is giving orders about her dress looks like this. And you see her ordering some goblins around and saying, you know, "Look, fix my dress, for goodness sake. I need to look my finest." And, actually, I don't know once again why I can't find the link for this. But once again, in the chat thingamajig.
Did we meet her before? Maybe
Nope.
with Skabata, or didn't Skabata have a guest that was a witch?
No, I
No, it was
think
the
that's
shadow that
another.
we stole.
Well, This is metagaming because we haven't heard her say her name yet. But yeah.
I don't remember the name. I just remembered that one of the other hags had a visitor, a female witch, I think.
That
Yeah,
was the
but she
dark
was a shadow, a darkling.
Yeah,
Yeah, dark.
that's correct. Yep.
charm.
And
Okay.
We met her upstairs.
Yep.
We already stole something from her from here. I can't remember what.
So the artwork is in Roll20 now. So this is, I guess, how you see her in her current form, with a goblin fussing over and adjusting her hemlines. Oh, look, 3 inches, you fool! Make it 3 inches long. I need to look my finest. And the goblin is, tending to her. You see the Briganock working. Yes, and the Briganock appears to be working on some type of contraptions, presumably for some type of performance. Yeah, that's what you see, Matilda. Oh, did you make the stealth check at advantage? Did you do that?
Yes.
24.
24.
Okay, got it.
Now, creep a bit closer just to grab you around the corner.
Oh, sorry. This is the Briganock there.
Oh yeah. Sneak back to the others and see if there's a tiny opening in the door and sneak past it. Close it.
Okay.
Sneak past his legs.
Okay.
As she comes in, I'll close the door behind me.
Okay.
So there are like a couple of goblins and a Briganock, and there's this witch. I really liked her dress. I'm not sure who she is though. Or she wanted her dress fixed, so perhaps she's about to take part in Endelin's play.
She didn't sound very nice from over here.
No, she sounded kind of mean.
Shall we wait for them to go away so the room clears and we can continue?
Yes, as long as we don't wait too long. I mean, I hate to go on about this, but my sister, right? I worry about her.
Better. But better safe than sorry.
Perhaps some talking can help us. Perhaps you're good with your words, Kuhn. Perhaps you can say you were sent by the Clerics or something to fix her dress. I don't know.
I can even use magic to disguise myself as like a goblin or a darkling, maybe.
I hate to be the one to say this, but we need to explain. We've come through a secret tunnel, and Obed made it 100% clear that he didn't want Indolin to know about this secret tunnel. If we just magically emerge, then we need to come up with some type of reason why we're here and how we got about here. We don't even know how you get in there, is there? Stairs? Did you see stairs, Matilda?
I saw a door. I think that was a door over here.
So where did
and there's around here, I think.
If you saw that, then there's a staircase going up.
So, they're in the middle of the room. It's gonna be impossible to sneak past them.
What if you create a distraction on the other side of the room and I show up at the door? Or we could just wait for them to leave. I mean, they're not gonna be there forever.
Well, we could. Let's try it. Could you open the door for me, Estrace?
Well, one more thing. What was there a Briganock there?
Yes, a little tiny Briganock.
Do we need to free the Briganock as well?
I think so. Yeah, yeah. He's probably working against his will.
Well, let's just keep that in mind.
I'll open the door slightly again, small enough for Matilda to get through. Or small, but big enough for Matilda to get through.
Okay.
Oh, wait, is the plan now for Matilda to create a distraction and for me to disguise myself as a goblin?
I suppose.
Okay. I'll cast, what was it? Not alter self, disguise self.
Okay. To look like a goblin. Okay. We'll just say that's a disguise self. Okay. Not concentration. Okay, good. And keep in mind, Kuhn, you're taller than a goblin. So if someone waves their hand at your head, it's just going to pass right on through.
Yeah. Actually, it'll hit a head, because...
Oh, true.
yeah.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Yep.
And I'll try to sneak past these two goblins here. My tippy toes.
I'll also ask Astraeus or Idolux if they can give me guidance in case I have to be stealthy.
What do I see down here?
Yeah.
I think is that a lever
I'll touch
or a
it.
platform?
So they made the stars guide you.
So
I can give
guidance.
you resistance just in case you have to do some saving throws or whatever.
This is on Kuhn, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So let me explain
Could
what
I
you...
have also...
Mhm.
Yeah, could I have also given Matilda bardic inspiration before she left?
Sure. You're bardically inspired, Matilda. Okay, so this is like this particular area of Motherhorn in the cavernous underbelly it's noisy and hot. Goblins work a forge, which is what you see over here, Matilda. Saw wood and dab paint onto wooden backdrops. A woman in a tight-fitting dress barks orders at the workers, while a goblin frantically makes adjustment to her costume using needles, pins, and thread. And a tiny creature, chained to a wooden lantern on a tabletop, is using a stick of charcoal to sketch something on a piece of parchment at unbelievable speed, and a wispy bulb of light flutters next to him. That's what you see down there. Up here you see a trapdoor in the ceiling. And my Jordan crates. There's something more down here, but you can't quite see it yet.
Okay. Well, sneak around. Do I notice what is sticking out? I suspect it might be a lever for the trapdoor. Not sure. Kind of looks like it.
Let me check. Okay. Yeah, it looks like a lever. You don't see anything obvious yet that for what it does, but there is a lever. What do you do?
I'll explore a bit more just to see what's inside this corridor.
Okay, it appears to be some type of worker cells. And there's 6 dingy cells strung with hammocks, and loud snoring comes from one cell, so we'll say it's this one, and inside you see a goblin sound asleep, and there's another goblin in there nibbling its toenails, and there's some type of cage, portcullis in front of each of these cells.
So, like prison cells, sort of.
Yep, like prison cells.
The goblin biting his toenails. Do I get the sense that he seems unhappy and or sad about his predicament?
Make an insight check.
I'll use my bardic inspiration.
Okay.
That's a 21.
So with a 21, they seem unhappy. No one likes to be locked in a cell. Yeah, seems unhappy. Maybe apart from yourself, though, maybe you have never met a goblin that is happy, but these ones seem unhappy.
In that case, I'll whisper to him, "Brother, the revolution is here. It's time to rise up."
In goblin?
No, I don't know goblins.
You don't know goblin?
No!
I know your backstory, and that makes sense. Goblin that doesn't speak goblin. Well, thankfully, this goblin does speak common. Says, "Hey, who's that? Is that you, kids? Be quiet! Stop making funny buggers with me!" And he thumps the wall next to him.
I am the voiceless and spiritless and spirited voice of revolution, and we have noticed how you are all unhappy here, forced to work against your will, but we have come to set you free and rise up against Endelin.
Do you have food?
Yeah, we have good berries.
Berries? Berries?
Yeah, really good berries. Yeah.
How about some meat? Gotta get our protein from somewhere. We want meat. Children. Children make for good meat. Give us some children foot. That'll be delicious.
That does not vibe with the revolution.
Does the revolution serve food?
Yes, there's not children food. Perhaps fast food, but not.
What about halflings?
Probably not fast food.
Halflings are delicious.
Yeah, halflings. Yeah, sure.
Okay, make a deception check. I assume you're not going to serve halflings to the goblins. Oh. Yeah, where's the halfling? Would love to eat it.
He's outside. We got to break the chains of oppression first.
Alright, as long as the chains of oppression's got some good food in it.
Yeah.
Halflings?
That's a halfling food. What do you know about this mean witchy woman?
Wow, she's mean. I mean, she calls herself Charmay. Not sure that's her stage name or not, but she calls herself Charmay.
Charmay.
Yeah, she's a bit of a bossy thing, but she tosses us the odd food scrap. Can't complain.
That means she has the food, and if we get one over on her, you'll get all the food.
She's pretty powerful.
I have powerful friends as well.
Who exactly are you?
The voice of the revolution.
Voice of the revolution. Yeah.
Time for goblins. Goblins rise up, or something. Yeah.
Goblins rise up or something. Doesn't sound like much of a revolution to me.
Well, you gotta include the hobgoblins as well, don't you? People of Gob rise up.
Listen. Voice of the revolution. Voice of the revolution. If you're suggesting we head outside here and cook up Charmay for dinner, well, we're gonna have to deal with herself. She's a powerful magic user, and she's been known to turn furniture onto her side. I saw this. I swear there was a table that bit old Snot to death. So it's not just Skylar you have to deal with. You have to deal with their furniture. Swear to the gods. table bit goblin to death.
Oh. I guess we gotta break the furniture before she makes them alive then.
Yeah. So your plan is, voice of the revolution, to go in and smash up furniture before she attacks you. Do I got that correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, nah.
Well, you're welcome to just stay here, but you won't get any goods when we overthrow her.
Oh, you overthrow her. We'll come out then.
No, it doesn't work like that. You gotta commit.
Oh, okay. Yep, we commit. I commit.
I don't need an insight check, but okay. You just watch me. The voice of the revolution is gonna dismantle the tables.
What?
Stop sneaking
Watching
back.
a voice? Okay, so you sneak back
Powerful
out.
voice.
I'm going to have you make another stealth check at advantage because I'm saying talking to those goblins even though you weren't overheard. Okay, 24.
Same
Got
as
it.
us.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
She's gonna try to move over to whatever table looks more dangerous, or perhaps has legs that can be detached.
Okay, just
Perhaps
a second.
this one.
Okay, so there, yeah, that's a table.
I'm gonna see if it has detachable legs, like you can screw them off or something.
It does not.
I see. I did sneak back. And she's gonna pull this lever.
Okay, you pull the lever. You notice that all the jail cells are opened inside.
Okay. Matilda's going to scream, "Viva la Govolution! We come for you, mean witch!"
Okay.
Just to see if I can get the attention of everyone here.
So open
And
that.
move away from the lever.
Scream that. Move away. Duck down. Another stealth check, please, as you've shouted.
Yeah.
Can I observe from the secret entrance and see if everyone's looking in the other direction, so I can maybe enter?
We can tell you when. But we can just swap places, yeah.
Okay, you
You can tell me when to run out. No problem. You can observe it.
make a deception check, Matilda.
That's my strong point.
And she says, you hear Charmay's, "Oh my goodness. What nonsense is this? Strack! Go check out what's going on." And a goblin wanders over. Looks around. And notices the cells are open. "Alright, you lot, what's going on then?" "Oh, we heard a voice of revolution talking nonsense. Didn't even have any halflings to eat." Says a goblin and wanders back. Does anybody do anything?
But
I don't know.
I can see they've
what's
not
here?
moved yet. Place there.
Nope.
We're looking at.
Yeah, this goblin is still fussing over us, her dress, Charmay's dress.
Can't use any spells while I'm invisible as well. That does include cantrips, I think.
Any spells, yep.
Any spells, yeah.
Or any attacks.
What do I have on me? Do I find any scissors lying about?
Make a perception check. Or investigation, up to you.
Oh, yeah. Already rolled, so 14.
You see this goblin has some scissors, but that you don't see any more scissors. Just one who appears to be some type of tailor. They have scissors.
I was thinking if I could find someone and start invisibly ruining her dress. But, Plus these two. Do I see anything in the forge? Is anything being committed?
Nope. There's nothing you see of note in the forge.
So I would sneak back to the others. I'll try to get in through the opening and crawl through the legs of Astraeus and Q.
Okay.
I tried something, but I don't think it worked. I'm not good enough with my voice, it seems. There's a group of goblins being used as forced to work here, but they need someone more charismatic to lead them, I think. I'm not sure how to distract them otherwise. I don't want to go fully visible. We could just go in guns blazing. I will throw a stink bomb and do something perhaps.
I don't know. What do you think is best? Would that distract them? Do you think the witch will fight us? Because maybe I can disable her a little. If I cast silence on her, she won't be able to cast verbal spells.
That's a good idea.
I will point out that the room is very brightly lit. It is possible to sneak by, but it'd be very difficult. Just so you know, the room is very brightly lit.
I look like a goblin at the moment, just in case it helps.
Okay, yep.
And is this little guy the Briganok that we mentioned? Or is it some kid?
That just... that looks like a wooden marionette just lying there.
Okay. It could be her familiar or another animated thing that she uses.
We can't use too much time. I mean, we gotta save Lister. What do you guys think we should do?
If we decide to fight, I think I should start with the silence spell. Then the rest of us attack.
I could also go in. They won't see me coming, and it'll be visible. I could start with a stink bomb. My new spell. It's gonna work wonders.
Yeah, sure. And
get
while you
like-
create a distraction, we come out from the other side.
Yeah.
Psst! Psst! Over here!
Huh?
And you glance at this creature here. now that you're talking openly in the corridor, it notices your presence. And glancing in that direction, you see a wooden marionette carved to look like a human skeleton. And it appears to be tangled in its own strings. I seem to have gotten myself into a wee fix here. A little hand, if you'd be so kind.
I'm gonna cast message at the wooden doll and say, okay, a little more quiet. We don't want to draw attention. You can just whisper back to me. You're saying you're caught in your strings or something?
Yeah, I'm a bit messaging back. Yeah, yes, I'm a little tied up in my own strings. I really don't know what to do.
Who are you?
Me.
Oh, my name is Break a Leg. Yes, Enlid tried to make some living puppets, and she tried to give me this, if you believe it, a sadistic streak, but it didn't work. So she didn't like me, so she threw me away. But yes, if you could untangle my strings, I'd very much appreciate it.
Can I make an insight check?
Sure. Yeah, as far as you can tell, I mean, it very much looks as if Break a Leg has been discarded. So it lends credence to its story that Enderlin failed. You believe Break a Leg.
Would mending work?
My friend is invisible. I can send her there to cut your strings. Will you join
Oh!
us here?
No. Don't cut my strings, please. Just untangle me.
Sorry, I meant untangle, of course.
Would mending
just-
work to untangle it all?
The DM can't answer that question. I can say you can certainly try.
On a check or something.
Do you have quite nimble fingers? So
Let's have a look.
I'll forward this conversation to Matilda and ask her if she wants to go and try to untangle the doll. And
Okay,
maybe
make it
bring her
Arcana
to
check,
the-
Astraeus,
to the tunnel.
to work out if mending would fix this.
Never mind.
You don't know. The DM knows, but you don't.
Matilda's gonna sneak over and whisper, "Don't be alarmed. I'm invisible. I'll try to help you."
The living doll kind of looks as if it's purposely holding its mouth shut because it was told to be quiet.
Oh wow, you're really cute. You're really witchcrafty. I'll try to entangle you now.
Okay,
And,
so you can make me a sleight of hand check, please.
yeah.
I'm going to say yes, you untangle Break a Leg.
You wanna come to the corridor with us and we can talk there?
Holds its mouth shut again.
Can I pick her up?
Yep.
Oh, with your permission, of course. I'll
Gets a
pick her
curt
up.
nod.
Take her with me. Take her with me to the corridor.
Okay, so Break a Leg says, well, thank you ever so much. I feel I can move around now, and thank you for not cutting my strings. They might look silly to you, but it is part of me, so thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Oh, bless you. Bless you. So,
How long have you been there?
a week or so? So Indolin tried to turn me malicious, but I think I'm a pretty nice marionette. My name is Break a Leg, by the way. Nice to meet you all.
Nice to meet you too. Can you tell us anything about this witch over there? Charmay, or however she called herself.
Charmay, well, the thing is, when you're a wooden marionette in the corner, you tend to overhear things. And, yes, Charmay went to visit a play put on by Endelin. And it looks like she was herself represented in the play. And she was betrayed by some league or something. And ever since then, she's only been interested in theatre. I know she keeps the Briganock enslaved, and she carries the key to freeing the Briganock on her person. She's a nasty spellcaster, I know that. And I've seen stovepipes attack people. I've seen iron gates attack people, coffins even. There's a plaster statue of an elf king clutching a scepter that has attacked people, wedding cake, stuffed boar flesh golems, even a 7-foot tall owlbear there. She's used it to beat everybody up. She's not a nice person.
You said she can cast spells. Do you know what kind of spell she can cast? What can we expect if we get into a fight with her?
Well, she usually uses the furniture to attack people, if you can believe that. I've seen her disappear. I've seen her cast blasts from her fingertips. And she sometimes uses her staff as well to beat the crap out of people. Powerful magic user. Is this the way out, by the way? Where does this tunnel lead?
Yes, it's a long way through the tunnels outside. But by the way, when she makes furniture come alive, does she speak words when she casts that spell? I'm just checking if there's verbal components.
Yes, she does use one. She says, do you have a piece of paper? I'll write it down. I don't want to say it, just in case. But she says, nocturally. And he writes that down.
Thank you. If you want, you can wait for us here and we'll come and escort you outside.
Oh, I just want to leave.
Are you sure you would be okay on your own?
Yeah, I just want to get away from Endelin Moongrave. She's nasty.
You should be aware of the... if you follow the tunnel, make sure to stay on the Briganock's nice side. And there's also 3 flame skulls over a ridge. Just be nice to them as well, I think.
Okay, Mildew. Before I go, is there anything else you want to ask me?
I'm just going to say I've got to go now. So I'll see you guys later.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you got to go.
Oh, yeah.
Cool.
Next
Okay.
week.
See you later, Connor.
No worries.
Bye.
See ya.
See you. Bye.
Yeah, so any more questions I can answer. I'd be most happy to.
Do you know, can you tell us anything else about this castle? Or anything that would be of interest to us? In maybe doing some mischief against Endelin?
Well, I know for a fact she's terrified of eclipses. I know that the lightning rods atop a Motherhorn, if those are destroyed or stolen, Endelin can't operate her arcane contraptions. And I also know that she wrote a secret about her sister Scabatha on a piece of invisible parchment that she keeps in the library.
Interesting. Would you happen to know how the lightning rods can be destroyed?
I don't know.
Or
Hitting them with an axe?
Well, I imagine they're metallic, so not sure how much an axe would help.
Wow, I don't know.
We can try. Are there any more like you? Maybe somebody else needs freeing.
Well, she experimented with puppetry, as I say, but she wanted me to be a nasty, vicious marionette, and I refused. So that's why she discarded me. I think if you come across someone else like me, maybe she's worked out the kinks, and it'll be just as malevolent as she is.
Do you, by any chance, know if it's possible to reattach a shadow that's been sheared off a person?
Well, I have no idea, sorry.
No worries. Long shot. Anyone else have any questions?
No, not that I know of.
Well, good luck. And as they say, break a leg. Says break a leg. And disappears off down the tunnel.
Okay.
Okay.
So, I'll go make a distraction. And see if I can do something funny with this witch woman first. I have a good idea what to do. Just gonna rub her hands together. Open the door for me, Estrace.
So once you make the distraction, I'll cast silence on Charmay, and then we start the fight, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you have a
Strauss.
now.
Strauss, mind switching places so I can see.
Oh, okay. There we go. Okay, so Kuhn, you would need eyes on. Can you bring up the silence spell for me, please?
Mm-hmm.
Like, do you need to see the point? Where are you going? So you're basically preparing an action, right? As soon as the distraction goes off, you plan to cast silence.
Yes.
So it's actually centered on a point within range, so it doesn't need you need to see where it is. I mean, if you're going to keep your eyes on Charmay, I'm going to need you to make a stealth check from there, or you can duck back into the corridor.
A point you can choose within range.
Yeah, so you don't need to see it, but you're standing in the doorway right there, Kuhn, so Scarlet could in theory see you. So, okay, good. So you're going to hide there. Okay, let me check some passive perceptions here. Okay, noted. And so you have a prepared action, Kuhn. As soon as Matilda gets up to no good, you're going to cast silence centered on...
On Charmay, yeah.
Okay.
And it's a 20-foot sphere.
I'm gonna sneak closer and roll to get even more stealthier. Do I see if she has shoelaces?
Right, I just got to check something. So, you would know this, Kuhn. You can cast silence, but not on Charmay.
No, just where she's standing. I know.
Okay. Well, I didn't know that, but you can't cast silence on a creature. Okay, so cool. But so casting it centered right there as soon as Matilda does whatever Matilda does. Okay, Matilda.
Yeah. Does she have shoelaces on her boots?
Looking at the character art, it doesn't seem so.
Ooh,
Just
I'm
big
tie your shoelaces
high
together.
boots. No shoelaces.
In that case, I'll sneak over to a corner and I'll cast Stinking Cloud, and I'll shout out as I'm casting it, "You heard a fire in the hole, here comes the fart in the hole!"
Okay. So you're instantly visible. You're reconcentrating on Stinking Cloud.
That's a cube. No, that's a sphere, 20 foot.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that's good.
So right there.
Yes.
Okay, we'll lock that in place. Each creature within the cloud at the start of its turn, so it will happen on their turns, not just yet. But yeah, you cast your stinking fart cloud and the smoke billows up and it's disgusting. Everybody starts coughing. And you take this as your cue, Coon. You can cast silence now, if you like. So silence is cast, and you're also concentrating on silence.
That's a sphere as well.
Do you cast it on exactly the same point? Or I know you said it on Charmay,
Where
right?
she is. Yeah.
Okay. So it's 20-foot radius.
Yeah.
So
Exactly like Stinking Cloud. Except silence doesn't move.
but right there, right?
Yep. Maybe when I see the Stinking Cloud go off, maybe I would move it 5 feet to the north, just because I don't think she'll be running south, she'll be running north.
Like that?
Yeah, maybe even a little.
You should be able to move it yourself now, so just place it wherever you want.
I need to see the point for it. So yeah, something like this.
Okay, so we'll lock that there. Okay, so you cast silence as well. And instantly noises sucked from the room. We need to roll initiative. Okay. Okay, so let me roll some initiatives. Needless to say, you don't hear her talking. Get this in. This in. This in. Gleam. And let me bring up Astreus's character sheet. I'll roll for Astreus. +2 to his initiative. Should have got everything. Should be 1, 2. Mr. Goblin. Okay, so all the spells go off. And the goblin is first to react. So he's going to be in the stinking cloud. So let's make a constitution. Okay. So if it fails, it's checking on goblin stats. Not immune to poison. And it's a con save. Okay.
By the way, just checking, since we only have like 15-20 minutes left, should we do the fight next time when Asteros is with us, or should we just continue?
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm
Sure.
okay with that. If you guys are okay with that.
Yeah. Of
Yeah,
course.
Sure.
I'd
Okay.
rather see he's there,
Yeah.
Okay. So
so he doesn't miss it.
yeah. So we'll start right at the turn order. We just have to remember this is silence and this is stinking cloud. And I rolled a 4 for Astrace's initiative, but I can't be held accountable for that. Okay, we'll do that. It's a nice offer for Connor. Okay, and